Hey, how are y'all doing? Hey, Choice. Hey, 41 Fit. Hey, Sunkiss Dark and Danny. How you doing? Yes. Okay, y'all. Yeah, we got some topics. Let's see how much I can crunch into lunch because we got so much to talk about. And I was still picking and choosing because there's more. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first, thank you to my Trendy Tribe, my patrons, and my YouTube members. And thank y'all for just subscribing and showing up, especially in the lives, because we need y'all to get feedback from. So thank you so much for being here. Hi, Gigi. Welcome, welcome. Yes. Okay, so I just want to say thank you. All right, y'all. Let's get it on up here. Let's see. Let's take this off. And then, yep, I want to add that one. Yes. Okay. Uh-oh. No. Today is just going to be one of them days with technical difficulties, I see. Okay. Trying to get my ambiance. Goodness gracious. Okay. Okay, y'all. So first, let's go ahead and get into Judge Mathis. I had to skim the story because so much other stuff came out. I couldn't even get really into this one. Okay, but y'all know I be talking about Judge Mathis. I watch him. I watch Judge Million. I know their shows aren't getting renewed, but I be watching the reruns too, so it's not gonna matter too much. And plus, they probably just gonna do something else under a different name, hopefully. Hey, Shan, how are you? Okay, so y'all, hey, live, laugh, love, my fellow Leo. How you doing? Happy belated birthday. Okay, so I'm gonna be off my screen for just a second so I can read the story. So I'm not ignoring anybody. If y'all come in and say hi, I'm gonna double back and say hi. Okay, let me check one more time. Okay, looking good, looking good. Okay, Judge Mathis, Lord. All right, y'all. So TMZ reported that LA, Los Angeles city worker claimed that Judge Mathis was angry with the request to relocate his car, and they exchanged words. He said as the situation intensified, Judge Mathis allegedly obtained a pow-pow, flashing the weapon and pointing it at the men. According to the tabloid, Mathis claims the LA city workers were blocking his vehicle, leaving him unable to pull out of his driveway. The TV star claimed one of the workers initiated the confrontation with remarks saying the judge's car would be run over if not moved. Mathis then allegedly responded to what he felt was a threat, making the workers aware of his pow-pow possession without actually showing the metal or pointing it at anyone. Still, the workers filed a brandishing report with the Los Angeles Police Department for further investigation. Okay. Okay. So basically, they said he had something on him, and he didn't actually even show it. Come on. See, this is what I'm telling y'all. These headlines, boy. These headlines. Y'all. Okay, so there we go. He didn't even pull it out. I almost believe they was trying to give him a hard time. I'm not saying that celebrities don't be feeling themselves, but if all he said is I have it, I think he may have felt threatened. Hey, I think he may have felt threatened. Clickbait for sure. Okay, yeah. I just want y'all to know I didn't know that. I had just kept seeing it, so I bookmarked it. Okay, live, laugh, love. Thank you so much. Be safe. Yeah, I just bookmarked it. I didn't know he didn't even actually show it. I'm reading the story in real time with y'all. See, I swear they be getting us, boy. If y'all just came in, Judge Mathis didn't even pull the pow-pow out on anybody. He just warned them he had it. Oh my God, because they was blocking his truck, asking him to move, but blocking his truck at the same time. Crazy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move from Judge Mathis. Ooh, I tell you the truth. Now this one, thank you, Shan, for giving me a heads up on this one. So y'all, Lizzo, I was like, when I read this. They trying to do old Matt. Right, they trying to get him. They trying to get him 41 fit. That's why I didn't feel no way. Even if I had read the story, I still would have been like, well, when y'all take it to trial, let me know about the evidence, because I don't know about y'all. They be trying to get him riled up, in my opinion. For real. Okay. Lizzo. Me and Choice and I were just talking about it. We had saw it almost at the same time. Beyonce had already updated her tour. She just says Erykah Badu name twice and didn't say Lizzo. Somebody had to have told her to you gotta let Lizzo name go for a little bit. We gotta see what's going on with this case, because she sure didn't say it. They already caught it. She skipped Lizzo name, or she replaced it with Erykah Badu times 2. I don't blame her. If y'all haven't heard about the story, I am gonna tell you what's going on. Hey, lovely Linda, how are you? Thank you for being here. And y'all, it's crazy. Okay, hold on. Let me close Judge Mathis story. And if I disappear, I'm coming right back. I might accidentally close the tab. I actually have StreamYard open in, knowing me. Let's get to okay, y'all. Now this one, it's a list. It's a list, y'all. So bear with me on Lizzo's story, okay? Because you need to know what she is being accused of. And yes, it is only accused of right now. But celebrities are weird. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Let me double check. Yep. Child. Yep. Live, laugh, love. Yep. Okay. Here's the story. And thank you again, Shan, for giving me this heads up. I was prepared. All right. It says, a group of dancers are suing Lizzo, claiming they were exposed to an overtly sexual atmosphere that permeated the workplace while they were on tour with the singer. The lawsuit was filed on Tuesday. So I think that's a yesterday lawsuit. Tuesday, like yesterday. And it was filed in the Los Angeles Superior Court by 3 dancers accusing Lizzo, her production company, and another employee of creating a hostile, abusive work environment and making their working conditions intolerable. I'm checking back a little bit back and forth to see if y'all commenting, because I don't want y'all to think I'm ignoring you, because that's why I'm live, so I can interact with y'all. Okay, it says filed by the firm West Coast Employment Lawyers on behalf of Ariana Davis, Noel Rodriguez, and Crystal Williams. The lawsuit claims Lizzo pressured some of the plaintiffs into participating in a severely uncomfortable nude photo shoot. I remember hearing about that nude photo shoot on her one time for the Big Girl show. Somebody didn't feel comfortable doing it. Forcing them, into a sexually charged and uncomfortable environment with nude performers at an Amsterdam nightclub, and required the trio to undergo a brutal and excruciating 12-hour audition in order to keep their jobs. Boy, let me put my banner up. Woo! It's getting real, Lizzo. I ain't even got to everything. Girl, right. Woo, child, Lizzo. I hope it ain't true. Right, 41 Fit. Right. Oh, my gosh. Okay. So they felt like they had to do it to keep their jobs. Then it says the group, including 2 dancers who were former contestants on Amazon's award-winning Prime Video series, Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls. That's what it was, Watch Out for the Big Girls. I said one time for the Big Girls. They said they felt pressured to attend an evening out in Amsterdam with the 35-year-old music star, whose real name is Melissa Jefferson, or risk losing their jobs as dancers on her special tour. But while at the nightclub in the city's red light district, things quickly got out of hand. And I have heard about these the tricks they be doing over there in Amsterdam. 12 out, right. They treat the basic training, right. They like basic training like hydrate. Don't let it be a red or black flag out there, 41 Fit. Ain't nobody have to do nothing. Get back in the AC. They be reducing them conditions real quick. They don't be playing around. You know what? Let me put this story a little bit closer. That way I can see my tab easier. Okay. It says Lizzo began inviting cast. This is alleged. Everything is in an umbrella of alleged. Lizzo began inviting cast members to take turns touching the nude performers, according to the lawsuit, and she quote began to pressure a member of her security team to participate in the night's debauchery. Plaintiffs were aghast with how little regard Lizzo showed for the bodily autonomy of her employees and those around her, especially in the presence of many people whom she employed, according to the lawsuit. The lawsuit also alleges that after accusing some of the dancers of drinking before performances, Lizzo required the cast members to re-audition for their spots on the tour. And I'm going to tell y'all now, with as much that Lizzo go through, public scrutinization-wise, I do feel like she then turns around and is hard on them. I do, y'all. I'm sorry. It's like a hazing thing. They felt pressure, but were they forced? No is an option. Grown people need to understand that. That is true, Shan, but that's why, and you already know this, coercion is a thing, because when you feel pressure to keep your job, you will do things that your boss just shouldn't even ask you in the first place to try to do, because that's why they just shouldn't fraternize in the first place, because you as the boss can't tell if someone's doing it out of obligation or they actually enjoying your company, they having fun, they want to consensually do it. That's why those boundaries have to be clear, because I don't know. And that's why, we'll see how this goes, because Lizzo may have thought they were honestly having fun. They're probably smiling. You know how people smile through the pain, or they could have enjoyed it and some might regret it later, but you just don't do it in the first place. Like zoo animals, wowzers. Child, please. Child, she done lost her everlasting mind, allegedly, right? By sexy dancing. Live, laugh, love. Let me know what do you mean by your question? Well, you driving. They weren't pressured to sexy dance. They're allegedly pressured to interact with sex workers, is what they were saying. It wasn't the dancing they felt pressured on. It was the environment and who they were forced to interact with. That's how far I'm still reading, but that's how far I've gotten so far. That's the thing, not sexually dancing. The question is, were they told they had to participate? Y'all know a lot of celebrities weird. That's where I'm at, Shan. A lot of celebrities are weird. I feel like I'm sorry. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm trying to report it neutrally, but let me tell you what. I think she did it in my own opinion. I feel like she did pressure them in some ways because she kept, well, it says that she kept egging them on, but I do feel like Lizzo takes out what she gets from the world out on people that work for her. And I know that's an opinion. That's an opinion. It's hard to prove though. Very true, Shan. Now that I 100% agree with you on. Everyone are sexually charged, have, oh, Sunkiss, you're gonna have to edit your thing. Can you retake out your comment and edit it? Or I'm gonna have to delete it because I gotta be careful with what stays on YouTube. But I get what you're saying, but I'm gonna have to delete it though. Um Exactly. Your regrets don't give you a lawsuit or claim. Doesn't sound like they had to go either way. Can't wait for more details. Shan, as now, Shan, you've been military. You know that stuff be implied. You at least got to leave in there as a possibility they felt forced. Come on, Shan. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. 41 Fit, back me up. Don't do this, Shan. Oh, thank you, Sunkiss. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know you didn't mean nothing by it. That's why I was like, I got you. I believe it happened, but the thing is, then grown adults did have a choice. They had a choice in the sense of don't do it or do it, but if you don't do it, we don't know when their next income might be coming. That's where that pressure and that coercion. Oh, you said please delete it. Okay, I got you, Hold on. Oh God, no! If I delete it, it says I ban you. I'm not trying to ban you. You might have to scroll up and delete it, Sunkiss. Or Choice, does it let you delete Sunkiss comment without banning her or putting her in timeout? Because if I do it, it makes me ban you, and I'm not trying to do that. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So that's the coercion is, where's my next income coming from? How close can I prepare to get my next income? Because I don't know if this is if this is her being nice or telling me I have to do it. I have a strong opinion when it comes to implications, though. I got you, Shan. I got you. I know. You know what, Shan? You be our balance on that side. Yeah, you balance me out because I'm telling you where I'm at. I'm all the way on the other side, just already like, I don't like it. So you stay over there to keep us balanced. Hey, Arlita Jordan. Greetings, all. I'm not familiar with people, so I will get in my treehouse as opposed to the bushes and listen. Be well. Okay, Arlita. And I got some more of them, but yeah. Arlita, are you familiar with Gucci? Because you're going to see a video. The brand Gucci. We got different topics. It's okay. And plus, the subject of the topic, you still will kind of know about like workplace pressures or employees regretting a decision and later saying that they were pressured. Well, that's the side like Shan's kind of on. It's life situations in this too. So you just fine, Arlita. Okay. Let me see. Choice, will you let me know? Are you able to delete Sunkiss comment? I just want to make sure it's I might have to open YouTube because I don't know how long it can stay before it flags me. Lord Jesus. Hold on. If I don't see, I'm just looking, so I'll see if you answer me or I'll just see if it'll let me do it on actual YouTube. Sorry, y'all. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Oh, you might have already deleted it. It's gone. Okay, it's gone. Yeah, sorry. I'm looking through StreamYard. That's why I didn't see. Okay. Thank you. All right, let me get back out of here because it says it causes an extra delay. So I'm back. I believe they were afraid of getting blackballed. Okay. So yeah, if Shan's gonna balance us out, if Succeeding come in here, I wonder where she'll be at. I'm trying to be in the middle, but I'm in the middle and leaned over to the side. They felt pressured or felt like they get blackballed. They had a choice to do it or not. Okay, Linda, her lawyers will get her off unless they can prove she's fired people before for it. Yeah, I do believe that too. The concrete evidence is probably more in her favor right now. It's gone. I can't. Okay, yeah, got it. Okay, let me continue with the story. Okay, it says The complaint also, oh no, sorry. The re-audition was brutal as the dancers were not allowed a break, according to the lawsuit, which claims one of the plaintiffs eventually lost control of her bladder and had to dance in soiled clothes. And I already know where Shan's gonna come with this. Shan's gonna again be like, did they have a choice or did they not have a choice? Because how was she supposed to know that they had to go to the restroom or didn't feel comfortable asking to go to the restroom? I already know. And I'm on the side of, I think Lizzo done got real jaded in the last few years. But I don't know how they can prove any of this. So let me check. I agree. Working for the government law enforcement, I had to disagree with superiors a lot when it came to my safety in hostile environments. That's why I don't like to see these lawsuits. Well, see, that's why I'm more comfortable seeing the lawsuits, because not everybody is as, I don't even want to say strong as you, Shan, because strong people go through a lot because they're the ones that kind of stand out in the front lines more. But not everybody can do what you've done. You know what I mean? And some have, obviously, I know you see those stories, they have faced consequences if they've gone against the grain, and sometimes you don't know, or sometimes you've seen the example that was set before you and seen what gets done if you tend to, you don't want to do something. So that's why I'm like, I'm just gonna have to counterbalance you, because I get it. And I've seen some people take advantage of it too. It's not that, but I just, whoo, that's why I got my banner up. That's all I can say. Because when I tell you I don't know if it's just because I don't know. I'm really looking at Lizzo funny. I'm side-eyeing her. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. Lizzo, who is known for promoting body positivity in interviews and in her music, expressed concerns about one of the plaintiffs appearing less bubbly and vivacious, according to the lawsuit. Lizzo's remarks, it alleged, were really thinly veiled concerns about Miss Davis's weight gain, which Lizzo had previously called attention to after noticing it at the South by Southwest Music Festival. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped a line. It says the complaint also accuses Lizzo's management team of treating the Black performers differently from the rest of the dance squad. The plaintiffs also say they were singled out while trying to negotiate financial agreements for the tour. Good morning, May May. How are you doing? Exactly, child. I'm going to the bathroom. Ain't no way I'm going on myself. Are these adults? Because this stuff you hear kids say about teachers. Oh shit! I'm on the side. I see. Oh, I hope Succeed come in here. I need to know. Choice, where are you at? Choice? Good morning, Miss Linda G. Hey, Miss Linda. Linda, I think is on Shan's side right now. Sunkiss seem like she might be side-eyeing on our side. I believe it happened though, but sounds like disgruntled employees. It can so be a mixture, because people are complicated. It's not usually just this or that. So Shan, I'm with you on that one. We're good, May May. Well, I'm good. I hope you're doing okay. Okay. Let's see. They say only the dance cast, comprised of full-figured women of color, were ever spoken to in this manner, giving plaintiffs the impression that these comments were charged with racial and fat-phobic animus, the lawsuit says. Representatives for Lizzo didn't immediately respond to ITK's request for comment. The stunning nature of how Lizzo and her management team treated their performers seemed to go against everything Lizzo stands for publicly, while privately she weight shames her dancers and demeans them in many ways that are not only illegal but absolutely demoralizing, Ronald Zambrano, the dancer's attorney, said in a statement. The lawsuit is seeking unspecified damages. Now, I didn't see it mentioned here, but one of the things with the workers was that they have a trick in Amsterdam where they squeeze bananas out of their private parts, and it said that Lizzo forced them to eat the banana or get the banana. Something to do with a security guard I saw in another story that was employed by Lizzo. Linda, you side-eye? Choice side-eye? Okay. So yeah, y'all know it's we'll see. We shall see. And you know how I know about that banana thing? Because some of y'all know who Kev on Stage is. When they went to Amsterdam, Kev on Stage described that they did see that banana thing. So I know it happens. I just I need to know. Like, I love Shan. She tries to stand back and give me the facts, give me some details. Were you disgruntled after the fact that you didn't get something you also thought you were gonna get, or did you honestly feel pressured? So she was shaming the skinny folk. No, 41 Fit. She was shaming her big girls. She was fat shaming her big girls. She didn't shame the smaller people. How ironic is that? But also psychologically, I get it. It's weird that she's doing it, but I get it. I get how she's like reverse hazing, in my opinion. I get why she would do it. Like, in a sense of, if that's how you can't handle something mentally, you attack what you identify as. You know what I mean? But I have to listen to both sides until I hear Lizzo's side. Either way, it's not a good look. I got your choice. Oh wow, kettle meat pot, right? Now y'all talk about Nene wanting to go back to Roa, but we gonna let these dancers stick around and take this abuse. Pick a side. Well, I know Nene can't go back. I be talking about it, but I know Nene can't go back. Okay. Now, Shan, what do you mean by we talk about what that Nene should deserve to go back, or what do you mean when you say we talk about Nene wanting to go back? Because Nene, I think Nene has a dirty mixture. I think that they did have some discrimination on Nene. I do, but I also think she was disgruntled and she tried to take advantage of when her star was rising. Hey, Don Simber. Hello, Trinity, Miles, and people in the chat. Just stop it through to hit the like button and say hello. I'm going, okay, Don Simber. Thank you. I am with Shan on this one. Okay. So you're on the side. I got you. Okay. That part, you good with it till you gone. Come on, I'm side eyeing Lizzo and the dancers. I got you. Shan, I do understand where you're coming from. I do. I don't. I'm just people with power. I'm just more likely not to trust. But I know that there's those that retaliate as the subordinate because you didn't get what you thought you deserved. So now it's like, well, let me backtrack and call in all these things that could have looked real questionable. I get that happens too. Nene wants to go back to the yeah. I mean, in that part 2 interview, which I don't know if I gave her a slide, but we're gonna talk about Nene. So somebody just remind me. If you hear me close now and we ain't talked about Nene, I meant to talk about her. Okay, y'all, we're gonna move on to the next subject. We gotta do this one next, even if it's not my next slide. Okay, well, this is real quick. These were the lips for last Saturday. Ooh, okay. We have a new Sketchy Saturday coming up. I have not figured out what I want to draw yet, but it's coming. Sketchy Saturday is still coming. And Choice, thank you for sharing your story from Sketchy Saturday. And then I thought I had the slide. Okay. Choice's sister will be speaking on Friday about her personal experience with an abusive ex-partner. So if y'all come on Friday, the topic will be heavy. I need y'all to be forewarned because you always should have the opportunity to, go how you want to go with things like that. And I know for me, I have moments where I'm strong enough to deal with certain topics. I have moments where I cannot deal with certain topics. So Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Choice's sister will be sharing her story. Okay. All right, LeBron James. This is the one I had to make sure we talked about, y'all. All right, so it says LeBron James's I Promise School responds after every single 8th grader fails the state math test, okay? So first, let me give you some background about what his dream was for the school. I'm gonna tell you what, I came in a little skeptical. Again, celebrities, I'm automatically skeptical of celebrities, so don't let me fool you on, I'm glad you're speaking on this. Okay, thank you, Linda. Thank you. I get, I get nervous on some of these topics. So thank you, Linda. I need the feedback. I need to know where y'all's head is at. So thank you so much. Oh, yeah, Choice. You are very, very welcome. Okay, y'all. So LeBron. Okay, so first let me give you the positive background, the intent for the school, and I did some digging. Okay, so first of all, LeBron James's I Promise School. So every 8th grader failed the math test, and I think somewhere it said for the last 3 years this has happened. I think I read that somewhere. So first, let me tell you the intent of the school, okay, and the benefits of the school too. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't know who that is. Okay, it says, unlike other schools connected to celebrities, I Promise is not a charter school run by a private operator, but it's a public school operated by the district. Its population its population is 60% black. This was in 2019. 60% black, 15% English language learners. So that could have been, of course, Hispanic. They might have been of Indian descent, and I mean like Hindu Indian descent, possibly. They could have been of Asian descent because it says English language learners. So that could be, a lot of things. It could be other people from the continent of Africa. They could have been Nigeria. I don't know, but it says English language learners. They separated that percentage, so that's what I'm saying. But you know how they group us together, so they probably put us in the 60% black, no matter what your native language was. And 3/4 of his families had to meet the low income. I'm sorry, 3/4 of his families meet the low income threshold to receive help from the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services. Okay. It says the school is unusual in the resources and attention it devotes to parents, which educators consider a key to its success. This is why I'm hoping that, that the school turns it around. It says Mr. James's foundation covers the cost of all expenses in the school's Family Resource Center, which provides parents with GED prep, work advice, health and legal services, and even a quarterly barbershop, I'm guessing visit is what they meant to say. So, and then on top of that, it says the school has free tuition, free uniforms. It says a free bicycle and helmet. This is what it says. I don't know if every child is getting a bicycle and helmet. I don't know. Free transportation within 2 miles, free breakfast, lunch, and snacks, food pantry for families. Like I said, the GED and job placement for parents, and a guaranteed tuition to the University of Akron for every student who graduates. So I needed to point that out because some of the way these people are writing this story, you just think it was all bad. All bad. So I needed to make sure y'all knew where he was coming from with even creating this school. Because a lot of times when you hear about celebrity creating a school, you know how our minds go because we've seen it so many times, but I've never heard of these type of things being offered for kids and thinking about the parents too. Like, that's a lot. Shan says, I'll start with saying I'm against standardized testing. I am too, Shan. I don't think it shows the true aptitude of a person. I think it's very one-sided on what is the standard. I don't like them. And I was one that did well on them, and I still don't like them. I don't like them. So I agree with you, Shan. What else was I going to say? Oh, there was something else. Oh, and then the kids that are going to the school were deemed as, behaviorally challenged and all this other stuff. So they're already, it's low income mostly. Then you're deemed as irredeemable and behaviorally challenged. So you don't have the students that are like the favorite students in this school. So let's start there with the numbers. We're trying to get a well-rounded picture of this, right? Okay. So now, one more thing I want to say. We're going to look at, let me see how I can do it. I want to share it. We're going to look at the overall Akron City School District, okay, for that zip code, because that matters. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I'm going to have to ask for leave because I know I'm going to go over my hour today. I got some things to show y'all. Okay, hold on. I'm going to stop sharing, but I'll still be here. You'll be able to hear me. Gigi, I'm also against standardized testing. Okay, Linda, the schools have too many clicks. Gotcha. And I agree. Okay, let me take this down for a second so I can share the stats with the district for y'all. Okay. Where's my... All right. Let's move this tab on over. So what I did is I pulled Akron's stats, and then I did also pull his school stats. Woo. His school stats don't look good for this year. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna show you the whole picture, but I just want to say again, y'all, it ain't like he got the ones that were already in a stable environment and everything was peachy keen. So that's all I'm saying. Gigi, I am with you on the standard testing. Were they looking to shed bad? I think so. Because first of all, let me tell you who put me on this story. Mr. Trending put me onto the story. He don't even like LeBron James. But he said the article that first published it, was very biased because the way they wrote the title was something like, What did he say? Like the king, y'all said, what did he say? Yeah, like the king doesn't have it all and blah, blah, blah. Like it was real biased on how they even presented the information 41 Fit. So I do think so. I do. I feel they teach to pass the test. Yeah, Gigi. Yeah, because that's how they keep getting their funding and stuff. I agree with you, Gigi. I really do. Choice, thank you for the $5 super sticker. I appreciate you. I feel like I just got paid for my research right now. Thank you, Choice. We know standardized testing is not standardized, right? Because 41 Fit, what's the other thing? And Shan and Gigi and everybody said they do not like standardized testing. The other thing is, if you have more resources, you're more likely to pass. So if you have a tutor that can teach you what you're not understanding in school that they don't have time to go over again, you're more likely to pass. You know, there's all these things. It's not standard. It's not standard, right? Yeah, with the emojis Choice, with our trendy tribe lip emojis. Linda Gamble, it's ridiculous. Right, right, right. Okay, I think I'm ready to share. So we're going to start with Akron overall school districts. Let me get that up. Oh, it's already okay. Yeah, let me share it. Okay. All right. Now y'all might not be able to see it like that, but I'm going to give you the good stuff. Have you considered Lauryn Hill's lips? Oh, I'll make a note of it. 41 Fit. She has some pretty lips. She really, really does. I didn't never even think about it. 41 Fit, but it's on my radar now. First, he don't get a profit. Yes, thank you, Shan. That's why I said, let me start with saying this is a publicly funded school. This is not a charter school. Right, he does not get a profit like most charter schools. He stands in the gap of this public school. People don't realize that. Exactly. Basically, what I'm reading is these kids were already given up on in the normal public school system in that area. So whatever he's doing is better than what was going to be done with those children. And I heard that the school is all year round, which I know they do that for food, what do they call it? Food insecurity families, where kids mostly get meals when they're in school. Excuse me. They get meals when they're in school. They don't really get meals at home. So those all year round, and then your whole family has access to a pantry. And then your kids are getting 3 meals a day. Like, come on. And then the parents can probably work more because it's less on them for babysitting. It's less on them in so many ways. So, yeah. Yep. It's really bad in Texas, those tests. That's where I had to take mine, Choice, in Texas. That's where I had to take all my stuff. If they can teach American history, they also need to include Black history. Yeah. True, Linda. Baby, yes. Love Lauren, whole vibe. Choice design, yes, it's bad here in Texas. Okay. All right. So let's get to Akron stats. So let me start at the top. Hold on. Is this the right one? Let me see what it is. Okay. Akron School District rates 3 out of 10. They are in the bottom 50% already. Okay. So they are 3 out of 10 of all the school districts in Ohio, is how I'm reading this. Yeah. It's a score of 3 out of 10 indicates that student test scores for this school are in the bottom 50% among all Ohio schools. And every kid does get a bike and etc., which is also paid for by his foundation. Thank you for the verification, Shan. Thank you. Low-income kids have different books from rich neighborhoods. And that's crazy because I remember seeing that on, our history lessons, that's how it was. And it's still like that. That's what's crazy. Okay. Now, all right, 2023 school year. There are 47 public schools serving 20,000 students in Akron City School District. The district's average testing ranking is 3 out of 10, which is in the bottom 50% of public schools in Ohio. Public schools in Akron City School District have an average math proficiency score of 22%. So it's the whole district, but they're singling out his school. 22% versus the Ohio public school average of 50%. So Akron City School District, 22% pass rate is how I'm reading it, or math proficiency, and Ohio State, or the state of Ohio overall, is 50%. So even if you take in the whole state, you're still getting 50%. That's crazy. And then the reading proficiency for the Akron School District is 30% versus the statewide 57%. Minority enrollment is 71% of the student body, which is majority Black, which is more than the Ohio public school average of 32% majority Black. Yes, I was bused way back in the day, and I had different books from my friends. That's crazy, Gigi. Were you bused to the richer schools or something, Gigi? That's crazy. Okay. Akron City School District is ranked within the bottom 50% of all 897 school districts in Ohio. And that's for the 2020 to 2021 school year. They're down. The school district's graduation rate increased to 81% from 74% over the last 5 school years. Okay. So now let's see here. Out of the 897 school districts, Akron ranks number 690. I left the inner city because there is different books and different curriculums. My kids were learning differently outside the urban areas, and that's crazy, Shan. That's crazy. Okay, so y'all got the district rank. The school district, 690 out of 897. And we know the lower the number, the better, not the higher the number. So you're real close to the low. 690, that's almost 700. Okay. And then Akron School District, their math test scores proficiency is 22% compared to 50% for the state. Their reading and language arts, 30% compared to 57% for the state. And then their graduation rate is 81% compared to 84% of the state, which is not really far away. That's really actually, and that might be a No Child Left Behind thing too. I was bused to a different neighborhood that didn't look like me. I am from the bougie down Bronx. Boogie down Bronx. I'm sorry, Boogie down Bronx. I love it. I love it. Oh, thank you, Gigi. Okay. Let's get to the next numbers let me see. Did I see everything I wanted to see? Hold on. Let me make sure. Okay. I just want to show y'all a couple of these, right? Just the first 2 top schools in Akron City. This is the top 2 schools in Akron City, okay? It says, so the top school, which is a 9 out of 10 ranking, their math proficiency is 60 to 64%. And then their reading is equal or greater than 95%. Okay. So their math, and math is what they focused on with LeBron James' school, is a 60 to 64% proficiency. And that's the top school. And then the second school, I won't read all of them. I'm just gonna go to the second school, is a 50% math proficiency rate. And their reading is 73%. So from the first to the second, it already dropped 14% in math and then 22% in reading. Those are the top schools. So, okay. So now we got a picture. So now we'll go to LeBron James' school, where the what do they call them? What do they say? Irredeemable kids go, right? Because y'all ain't gonna be doing this. I had to move my kids out to A1 school district, and my property taxes, were $4,500 a year. Ooh, May. Wow. Yes. You do what you can for your children. If you can do it. Thank God for having a mom like you, Shan. Yep. Okay. So Akron, the I Promise School, which is in the Akron School District, they are also ranked in the bottom 50%. But just remember, overall Akron is ranked in the bottom 50% as well. Okay. Let me see. And also, the I Promise School is one of the most diverse schools out there. It ranked in the top 20% of diversity for public schools. They also have the lowest student-teacher ratio. They're the top 5% for having the lowest student-teacher ratio. So that the students actually can at least get more attention from the teachers, okay? Let me see if I want to say anything else. Let's see. Okay, now the math test score, because I said I'm gonna show it all. So the math test score is really, really bad. It's 2% for the proficiency. But again, with the students they get, I don't know. Like, I mean, and we already said we don't even like these standardized tests. So y'all already know where we're at with those. And then the reading, language, and arts is 3%. Okay, the student teacher ratio is only 11-1 compared to Ohio's 17-1 average. And the school representatives did answer back to that article. Let me see what Shane said. Akron School District is a poor district. LeBron didn't go to high school there, so he knew the difference. So he even said he wanted to help. That's why he partnered to start that school. Shan, why can't they get that? Why can't they get that, Shan? What was I gonna say? I just knew I was gonna remember. I know I talked about the teacher to student ratio. I don't know what else I was going to say, but I know there is one more thing I want to say. The only red flag for me, and it could be a number of things, is a turnover in principals. There's been 3 principals in the last 3 years, I think. It seems it's been 3 in the last 3. It could have been 3 in the last 5 years. That's the only thing that's like a bit of a red flag to me. I have to be honest. That's why I tell my kids, if you want the best for your kids, you have to make a sacrifice like your dad and I did for y'all. Mm-hmm. Yep. He also said that the distance learning did put a big dent in their kids' learning. Remote learning did not go well. That's part of what they were saying. The school rep said, because he didn't answer directly. It's the school representatives that answered. But yeah, Shan and everybody, what do y'all think about the turnover in principals? That's the only thing. How many years has he partnered to own the school? And is it all his money? It's state funded ADR. It's an actual public school. And the overall school district is not great. I don't know if you just got in ADR, but we went over the stats for the whole Akron City School District. They are in the bottom 50% as a school district. We really, I think that they're singling him out, in my opinion. I don't think it's a fair reporting. And I know I'm over here, I be reporting messy stuff, so I ain't trying to be too much of a judge, but I was like, let me just go look at some numbers though. But yeah, ADR seems very biased. He also, ADR, I do want to point out again, because I need you to have heard this part. He provides, when they graduate, they get a full ride basically to the Ohio, what was the school name? Hold on. Let me see here. They get a full ride to the University of Akron if they graduate. The parents get GED and job placement services. The parents also get access to a pantry. The kids also go to school year round, so they don't have food insecurity because they get access to 3 meals a day. But yeah, it's state funded. ADR, it's been a partnership from the beginning. He gives funds to this public school. Yeah, because many people were mad about their taxes going to the school. Like, your taxes go to schools. Just be quiet. You'll be all right. They get free uniforms, and Shan verified they do get a free bicycle and helmet, or they get transportation within 2 miles for the school. Yeah, it's not. And I said 3 meals, but it's free breakfast, lunch, and snacks. Let me clarify. The parents get GED in college as well, paid for by his foundation. Come on. Woo. I'm curious, how did they do last year in any other schools? They're same in fail trap, because the 1 year was not make enough safe failure. It's actually in the last 3 years that they did not pass the math proficiency. The overall school district is in the bottom 50% for Ohio State for passing their math proficiency as well. So it's just weird to judge them on it. But the school representatives did say that, hey, P&2 Ross, they did say that remote learning really hurt them during the time that everybody, was going through the panini. So it is what it is. But yeah, and also they described the kids that go to this school. Those kids were labeled as irredeemable. So they're already not getting the top school performers. Then they're getting people that's on a government assistance program. So it's already harder to stay focused because you probably have a job at 11 and 12 years old trying to help the family out and everything. So I just think that there's a lot of factors, and they're being very biased on how they reported the story. They could have still given the numbers, but of course they just focused on how they presented that. After Shan, you got to edit that one. can you take your comment out and edit it, please? Yeah, after the time, everybody had issues with school for sure, and their grades and getting back into the routine of things. Okay, I'm gonna wait to see if other comments come through before I go to this Gucci situation. But yeah, it was biased reporting. I'm not saying the school isn't doing well, but the reporting on how they did it seemed very biased. But they did say over the last 3 years ADR. Okay. I'm gonna play 10 more seconds just to make sure. Just making sure. Okay. 41 fit. How much of this is parent engagement? I wonder. I was a latchkey kid, but my mom was at every parent teacher conference, good or bad grades. That's a good question, 41 fit. Not everybody's parents are involved in their school. That's a good question. That's a really good question. Yeah, that's a good point. He is doing a great job, in my opinion. Exactly. Oh, ADR, you gotta you gonna have to edit yours too, ADR, because anything to do with the panini, certain words get flagged. But I'm gonna read it though. Okay, hold on, let me take it down, but I'm reading it. He is doing a great job, in my opinion. Exactly. Homeschooling past 2 to 3 years wreaked havoc. Yes, let alone a parent who was marginal learner trying to teach their kids. Right. The parents themselves may not have been the best learners. I've seen some of that homework. I don't have children. I've seen some of that homework. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. They're always trying to find something bad to say about him. Choice Design, do you live in Dallas? Mm-hmm. They are. Yep, they are. Yeah, for real, Shan. Hold on, y'all. I gotta open up my YouTube. I gotta make sure they really got me out here shook about some of these words. I'm sorry, y'all. You know I'm not trying to censor you on purpose, but YouTube don't be playing with some of these words. Let me see. Oh, thank you, ADR, for editing. Thank you. Let me see. Okay. I agree with Shannon. ADR is so sad. Yes. Thank you so much, ADR, for updating your comment. I appreciate you. Okay. All right, y'all. We're going to go to the Gucci story. I got the actual video for y'all. So basically, the Gucci store was robbed. And, basically, you're not supposed to really try to apprehend people. That's most of the store's policy for the safety of the employees. So they just kind of had to watch them run out and, called the authorities. Okay, so here's the video. Okay. Every time I thought they were done, it was another one running out. Okay. Let me see. Let me see if I have any. I did not look up the actual story. I'm not gonna lie. Not on this one. Okay, it says it was 9 of them. 9 total. They called it a grab and dash. Let me check y'all's comments. I don't know, 41 fit. I don't know. It ain't worth it in my opinion. There's, oh God, Lord. At a hotel, at what location, Linda? In that same, where that same Gucci store was? Okay, let me get Lizzo out of here. We talked about that. We got Lebron done. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Sorry, y'all. StreamYard's delay is crazy, so I just haven't seen your comments pop up yet. That's all that is. Okay, so basically they don't have any information on those guys yet, and they drove off in a they have some. They drove off in a white SUV and a red Kia. That's what they said. And they made off with 48,000 in stolen goods, which I was telling Choice that's not hard because the way they be pricing stuff, you could have picked up 2 items and probably came out with $48,000, depending on what you picked up. Okay. Oops. Okay. No regard for hardworking people. Nope. 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 Okay. All right, y'all. This one's more fun. Oh my gosh, did I save it? I had to bookmark it. Hold on. This one's a fun one. This is Esther Dean. She has so many pictures. If you saw her, she was in Pitch Perfect, but she's a songwriter, y'all. And they were reminiscing on all the songs she wrote, and I thought it was so cute. I wanted to share it. So this was a lighthearted thing. Let me see. Let me find her. I hope I bookmarked her. Okay, it's gonna be silent because it's copyrighted music. So so let me share this screen so y'all can at least see the visual with it. Like some schools do have an expert curriculum person come in or schedule a teacher's training session at a conference on new updated course curriculum, train the trainer. Yeah. But that's luxury of time too. If you're talking about the parents having to learn from the trainer, because those parents in those situations probably don't have the luxury of time. Most of these robberies are inside jobs. I have a friend that works for a Lux brand. Okay. Everyone have a good day. Have to pick my granddaughter up. Okay, May, have a good day. Thank you for stopping in. Yep. Okay. Let me take this down so y'all can see her. I'm going to share my other okay. Okay, I already said Beyonce. Didn't say Lizzo name. Let's take Lebron down. All right, here we go. And let's share again. Okay. Dang ridiculous, but they showed up with some runners. You know, those jokers practice track running skills, right? ADR. They were running. They were running. Yes, they were. I'm glad. It seemed like hopefully they didn't hurt anybody. It seemed like they just took and run. So, oh yeah, but they was gone, weren't they? Imagine having an out of shape person in the group that's like, they're gonna get y'all caught just all of that. But yes, mate. I mean, ADR, yes, you are right. I didn't even think about them running like that. Okay. All right, so there's no sound, but so these are some of the songs Ester Dean wrote, y'all. So she co-wrote Super Bass. They say they can't help to hear her voice in the chorus now every time they listen. So that's Nicki Minaj's song that boom, 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 baby. Yeah, Choice. She also did that. So that was her song. She was in it. Drop It Low. Y'all have to just look up the songs later if you want to hear them. But this one was a bop. It was a bop. She wrote Rihanna's "Oh Nah Nah, What's My Name." Y'all know that one. She wrote Katy Perry's "Firework." Yep. Let me see. She did. Okay, this one I didn't know. I don't be knowing Gucci songs like that, but she wrote a song. I guess the lyric is "Yeah, my name is Susie," and Gucci, I think I love him. I don't know that one. I didn't personally know that one, but I'm glad for her because if they put it there, that means that song got big, and I just don't know about that song like that. She wrote Rihanna's "Rude Boy." So that one, yes, that one was a huge song. So she wrote that one. Oh, come on, y'all. Do y'all know Lloyd's "Lay It Down"? She wrote that one. I wish I could sing because I would give y'all a sample of it. You know what? Here, I'm going to let 3 seconds play. Okay, that's all I can do. YouTube's going to get me. Oh, my gosh. Remember the Rihanna, "Where Have You Been All My Life?" She wrote that one. No, I was just giving her flowers, ADR. She's alive and well. She actually commented under the post too. It looks like it moved, but she was saying thank you. And she said those checks start out low, but they get higher as they go. And she said, please, any writer out there, make sure you protect your publishing. But no, she's good. This is just good news. Unfortunately, I have something else that's not as good news, but she's just fine. I just wanted to share it because I was like, dang, I know she did all these songs. They said her demos for Rihanna's tracks are fire. She wrote Selena Gomez's song, If You're Ready, Come and Get It. Nah, 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 nah. She wrote that one. And I know she has other ones, but that was the thread. That's the ones they showed of hers. So I just had to share it. Yes, Choice. Thank you. Thank you, Choice. I was like, I'm over here. I just saw it. I thought it was too cute and we needed to see it. Okay. Let me make sure before I do this one, I'm double. And is this my last one? Oh, no, we still got Nene. Ooh, Nene. Oh, I was clutching my pearls. Oh, yeah, ADR. I got you. I'm sorry. I did not mean to make you think anything happened. She is alive and well. She is doing just fine. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. All right. I'm done. I'm making sure that y'all, let me see on this side. Dang, y'all. Okay. Now I'm caught up on comments. I thought I was behind on comments. I went to the YouTube side to see. All right. So now, have y'all heard murmurings of the story of Alisha Watts? She's missing for now, I think, over 2 weeks. I don't want to go too far just in case. Okay, yeah. She's been missing for over 2 weeks. Her boyfriend, I think he's an unofficial suspect because I don't think he's officially been named as a person of interest, but her friends and family have kind of identified that he was controlling. This is the one where he was found in her car, her car, they found him in her car unresponsive, I think outside of a DMV. But when they picked him up, they weren't even picking him up for that issue. They were picking him up for something else, and later found out he was connected to, he was like her boyfriend. She was supposed to go to a concert, and her family thinks she never did actually go to the concert. I'm gonna tell you two people that are covering it well because I know I'm skimming. It's Jamie, that's me, and I think Leah Gordon are covering her story. So I'm not saying I won't ever go into more detail, but I just wanted to let y'all know in case you wanted to follow it closely more right now. I just wanted to name her because with the whole Carly Russell thing, I'm like, all right, Carly, you took enough time and attention away from people that are actually still out here missing. So that's my way to kind of counterbalance even having to deal with Carly Russell. So that's, for me, that's what that is. Okay. So now I hope I made Nene my last. Oh, I didn't make Nene my last slide. Okay, y'all. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, the police haven't said anything else about her. He was in her car. He knows where she's at. Thank you, Shan. That's what I think too. There's no way not to be in her car and not know what happened. No. You know something. I'll wait. Yeah, Carly was hustling. I don't know her aim or her game for that one, but some people be wanting to just I don't know what Carly's aim was with that, but yeah. I'll wait. Are you saying you'll wait to hear more about I think it was the boyfriend. I really do. But I got my allegedly banner up. But I still think it was the boyfriend. I'm just saying. Only because, and this is the thing. I'm not saying I suspect the boyfriend every time. I don't. But he was in her car. Like, why are you in this missing woman's car? What are you doing? Okay. All right. This Nene interview. Now, this is where I really wish the scene was in here. Okay, y'all gonna have to help me refresh my memory on some of the pieces. But let me tell you one of the things I do remember. I could have sworn she called Giselle a star. I thought she also said Robin was a star, but everybody's saying Robin's mad at Nene for saying she was starless because she and Carlos played a game, star or starless. I'm not even gonna talk about how she called Candy starless because I'm like, okay, see, that's the bitter part of the Nene. I don't want that part of Nene. I want the fun part that I did enjoy when she first was on Housewives, to me, poking out. Now, it's a taste thing when it comes to if you stay or not for Candy on TV. I don't know. That's a taste thing. But she discredited herself when she called Giselle a star, but couldn't say Candy was a star. Then you discredit your opinion. I cannot trust now. So many of us. Yes. Yes, Choice. Yes. There's plenty of stories to go around. Like I was telling you, I was trying to find balance, but there's so many. There is so many. But yeah, basically, unless somebody else is in here to argue for Nene, this might be shorter than I thought. But Nene discredited herself a few times. Oh, she called Giselle and Robin starless, Shan? Well, how come I heard star when she said their names? Y'all gonna make me replay it. Not on the live, but I'm gonna have to go back and replay it. Okay. Well, all right. I'll leave it alone then. The other thing I feel like she discredited herself on. Hey, succeeding. I guess I misheard. I thought Nene called Giselle and Robin stars. Why did I think I heard that? Because my ears perked up on that part. I'm gonna have to calm my heat down now because that's what I was really ready with that one. Like, how in the world? So Nene is a hurt person, mean girl, in my opinion. Here's the thing. She kept saying she didn't watch the show, right? But she kept being able to critique the friends of the show after she left. So the link to part 2 is Carlos's channel, Succeeding. It's Carlos's channel. The only person she said it was half star was Kenya. Did she give anybody a full star, Shan? Because I was so focused on thinking that she called Giselle and Robin stars, I didn't even realize she might not give anybody a star, a full star, and gave Kenya a half star. I do believe Kenya, if Kenya, no, I don't want Kenya to have to do it, but Kenya would need a certain person to activate her if that's the kind of TV they want from her. Oh, this live? Oh, no, because I'm already going over on my lunch break, Succeeding, so I didn't drop a link because I girl, we went over LeBron James school and a lot of stuff. I'm over on my time. I'm sorry, Succeeding. I like Mimi's friend. Who? I have met some of those Atlanta housewives. Nene was one of the nicest ones. Don't come for me, people. No, Gigi, you in good company. They don't be coming for Nene like that in here. Gigi, you good. It be me fighting for my life for Candy and Kenya. You in good company, Gigi. We all know Giselle and Robin are not stars. Right. Why did I hear her say star? I don't believe she gave anybody a 4-star. I can't remember because I don't believe she gave anybody. Okay. I can't recall. If it wasn't those two, I don't think she did either. She said Candy wasn't a housewife. Yeah, she said more than that, Shan. I have to take Nene's critiques with a grain of salt. I'm sorry. You are saying you don't understand how any of the friends of the shows fit, but yet you don't watch the show. So how do you see how they fit or don't fit? Yeah, I know you like Nene. Yep. Shan likes Nene. In fact, I still like Nene. I didn't like some of the stuff she said on this interview, but I know Nene is a true reality star. I like her. Kenya is a star when she has the right cast, but now she is in cruise control. And I agreed with that part, Succeeding. You summed it up really well. But yeah, Kenya's in cruise control for sure. The green eyes. Right choice, right. I do obviously think that they pushed her to support Kim Kardashian star rising, Unfortunately, with Nene just being in America in general, I don't think she would have gotten as big as Kim Kardashian, even if Bravo had to push her as much as they pushed Kim. Like, it's not in the cards for us in this lifetime, probably. She said Candy wasn't a housewife star. Oh, she specified housewife. Okay. Well, you know I'm biased, Shan, so but I'll accept the fact that she said she specified housewife. Okay, sorry. StreamYard booted me out. It took all my little presentation away and everything. It's like people that can't describe Love and Marriage Huntsville, they rely on clips and content creators, right? Succeeding. And boy, do they be getting a whole different picture when they do that. And it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. It's to the no for Kenya for me. She has a very nasty attitude. Gigi, once you said you was for Nene and don't come for you, I said she ain't gonna like my girl Kenya. It's gonna be a no for Kenya. I already knew. Some people don't watch anything but clips and content creators. Yep. And depending on who you pick, your bias develops with the content creator. I mean, it's just facts. I mean, it's not just facts. You can still go research on your own, but you're more likely to develop whatever bias the content creator has for the person. You'll reflect it if you're not watching the full show for yourself. Part 2 was much better, and she was allowed to explain how she felt. Yeah. I liked, excuse me, I liked both parts. I feel like she was explaining herself a lot in the first one too, but I think it's the topics maybe they covered in part 2. Candy just activated after all these years. I like what they were saying in part 2 as far as asking her about the lawsuit, which I know, Shan, is where you're coming from about the disgruntled employee thing. Because, yeah, Nene, yeah, you can produce these texts that you had to say all the girls were upset. But, right, once you got ousted, then it's like, well, let me take this to the court. Because had she just stayed on the show, it wouldn't have gone to court because she would have still been employed with them. Nene's ego was getting on my last nerve towards the end of her time. She burned that bridge all the way down and dumped the ashes. Well, 41 fit. Well. Okay. I got upset with some parts for Nene. I did. I see what you meant about the plan. It's so funny. 41 Fit, after you asked me about the plan and your theory, you told us your theory on the plan. And then part 2 revealed they would work on a podcast possibly together. You know, he asked a lot of questions about talk shows. So he was perked up on that part. So, and then everybody else had their theories coming out, but 41 Fit, I feel like you caught that fast. You caught it real fast. I also agree with Kenya not having someone to bring out the best in her. I don't want her to be the villain anymore, but if she could be like just a shady, like how she did Marlo when she paid her dust in that one season, like really paid Marlo dust, and she was giggling and running around the house, and Marlo's still trying to get her attention. I want that. I don't want them to make her the villain anymore, though, or I don't want her to feel pressure to be the villain. No, my personal interaction with her led me to that opinion. Oh yeah, Gigi, I'm not saying you. I think you watched the show, and I'm sorry. Why I'm just gonna say I ain't gonna apologize. I'm part of nobody because they gotta represent themselves. But I meant these people out here that frustrate me about not watching full shows. But no, did not mean you, Gigi. I actually love Kenya and never thought about it, but Nene summed up why my feelings changed for Kenya. I expected more. Okay, fair enough. Dumping ashes. I hope you all are having an amazing day. Can you give her a little grace? Greg was people. No, Gigi. This was pre-Greg dying. That's where I how can I put this? Greg was still healthy when Nene felt like she was too good for the show, and doing certain things that you could tell had the opportunity stuck, she would pay. She wasn't there for the show no more. She was coming to school for attendance, but she wasn't really there. So in the time that Greg was going through what he was going through, that's not the time I'm referring to when I think Nene was doing certain things. But she does have a lot of grace with me. That's why I still think she deserves all her credit. I definitely think that I won't take Nene's star away. Nene was being Nene. That's what I like. Don't give me something you not. Okay, Shan. Gigi, European counts and no one comments is wrong or right here. Yes, but okay. What anything else on that interview? I'm trying to think. I just couldn't get with her not watching the show. Before Greg's cancer diagnosis, for me, yes, it was the time of when she first got booked for Glee. She was on Broadway. That's when Nene was changing for me. But nobody comes for the other franchises like they do Nene and Roa. Yeah, when she gave those examples, I believe that. I believe that. I think overall the repercussions are always greater on her than any other housewives that are acting out and doing some crazy stuff. I agree with that, Shan. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Um, I wish she finds somebody else besides Carlos with the chemistry, but I know he can't. Obviously, they can garner a lot of eyes, and I want her to still be working out here. I just can't stand Carlos, so I don't really want to. Well, she'll just have to be successful, and I just probably won't be one of the ones watching it because I can't do Carlos on a regular basis. But I definitely think she deserves her time as a talk show person because they got some mediocre mid people out here doing talk shows, in my opinion. So yeah, I would want her to have her talk show. I do. I honestly do want to see that. I think she would be in her element if she had the right team. Well, just her on her own, she's great. And if they put the right team around her, I would watch it. Oh, it's all of them, Shan. You could have just put any franchise in there. It's all of them that getting away with stuff. Orange County, Beverly Hills, New Jersey, New York. What's the other one? I don't know. Dubai ain't had time yet to get away with anything, but here's the gag. I like Nene. She would be bossy and amazing. Yeah, she would be bossy on an amazing talk show. She's so personable. Yes, I would watch her do her though. Don't and she could have a counteractive person like Wendy had. That's fine, but not. I don't want to watch Nene and Carlos. Honestly, I missed 2 seasons. I don't do well watching boring things, and Nene is not a big TV watcher like me. I do 3 shows and one only because another content creator asked me to discuss. God, she's succeeding. Carlos King, the only one that's going to give her a chance. I know, Shan. That's why I wish her success, and I keep saying I don't want her to do it, but I mean I want her to get her money first. Like, do what you gotta do to be successful. I don't want to see Carlos. But yes, she deserves her opportunity. She deserves her chances. And she was right about Cynthia, in my opinion. Ooh, Gigi. I think Cynthia is sneaky. I don't know if she did as much as Nene says, but I think Cynthia is sneaky. I do. I do. And she asks great questions. She does. Yes, she does. We need to be neighbors. Right. Always been large and loud since day one. Ego inflated as her popularity. Famous or infamous notoriety grew, became larger than life after her Trump appearance on The Apprentice. But she is Roa. Thank you, ADR. Came back home on that one. You're right. Cause it did grow. It did. Sometimes cause she didn't participate sometimes. That's why I got so frustrated with her on some of those reunions where she just clocked out. And I'm like, Nene, you know what we want. The same thing you over here being mad that Candy's not doing or whoever. And I know Nene put in her time though, I know. But she's saying every season you got to show up to work is what I got from Nene. So it was just times I was so frustrated. Like, Nene, you can get these girls. What are you doing? But yep, ADR, you brought it home. It's time for all of them to be taken off the air. Like all the franchises, PN2 Ross. Ooh, she would be an amazing host. Get tea cakes. Nene is blackballed though. She said how all her projects started getting pulled. CK the only one going to do it. Yeah, that's why. Look, I want her to connect so she can be successful. I'm not saying, I know I keep saying I don't want her to do with CK, but I mean in the sense of I don't want to see him, but I want her to connect with him. Like I want her to get her next level of success for sure. So I will watch her and Carlos together. They have great chemistry. 41 Fit, thank you for being honest. Thank you. Also, them Carlos tears. I forgot. You did. You know, all I could see though, 41 Fit was when he was crying over Martell. I was like, I know you probably really feeling this in that moment, but all I see your butt doing is crying over Martell right now. Yeah, but 41 Fit, I wouldn't fault you. Y'all would probably just have to tell me how it goes. I would now I'm gonna be Nene and be like, I'll catch some clips if they talk about certain things, but I am not watching that whole thing. I say that, then I'll be watching it. Watch. I told you I met those people, including Sneaky Pete. Gigi. I didn't know that she. Oh yeah, Choice. Oh yeah, Nene would have been out here. It's time for Roa to be recasted. Oh, can we do like an 80% recast? If we got a new circle around Kenya could get reactivated, and I'm not gonna say nothing else because y'all already know y'all gonna dogpile on my girl. I ain't gonna say nothing else. But can we do like an 80% recast and not all of them, like 100%? I don't like her, nor will I support anything with Carlos King. Okay. Oh yeah, Pinterest, you hadn't said what you thought about it. Okay. I agree, Shan. Fresh start, probably. Yep. If she toned down just a bit with her ego, could become a similar Wendy Williams type talk show host. Her one-liners become memorable memes. Closed legs, married men. Bloop bloop bloop. Yeah. And I don't even. See, for me, I'm not gonna lie, ADR. It's not. I need her for me. I'm just saying for trending to tone down. I needed her to participate in the time she stopped participating. I stopped watching Roa. Got you, Gigi. I'm going to say it as a culture we are not forgiving. It's just like everyone yelling crucify Carly, not caring if held to new standard. They said to be a personality, you have to have a big ego. Yeah. I won't even fault. I'm not faulting her for her. I'm not faulting her in certain ways for her ego. In fact, again, mine was from the past about how she came to the reunions, and I think it was after that time she walked out of that. Remember they had that therapy session with that one doctor. He's like, Nene. I think she started checking out. I can't remember if that was the season when she started kind of checking out. But yeah, I know I want Nene to be fully present. Like she says, activating Kenya. I need Nene to be activated. Succeeding, be eating my girl up though. Succeeding do. She do. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna leave y'all with this news because I gotta get back to work. Did y'all see? Oh, you can't see my screen, Lord. I'm so mad that this thing had kicked me out, messing up my vibe. Let me see. I truly understand what you were saying. It's a different time. Teresa, yeah, Judice acted a fool, pushed Andy, yelled like a maniac, and Andy still loves her. And see, that's the thing. They brought up she pushed them because I don't be keeping up with them other franchises like that. Like, woo, it's been a long time since I've seen New Jersey. But yeah, Succeeding. I heard. I don't even watch Roa Here's or any other reality show. Love Marriage Huntsville, the only one I watch via the bloggers. If Mel leaves, my bag stay packed. I got you, 80. You be on the move. She be ready. I would like to know more about this part. Now it says Henrietta Lax's family wins a historic lawsuit against biotech company for using her stolen sales for research and development. Teresa's behavior is a huge turnoff for me. Shein clothing line. Did you hear there being? Oh, ADR did a whole live dedicated to Shein and their RICO charges. I sure did. Yes, we went through the whole complaint that was filed. 50 something pages of the complaint. Yes, ADR. I was on it. And that was thanks to well, Shein brought it up again, but I was keeping my eye on Shein. Yeah, we had a good time in that one. All the housewives need a reboot like New York. Woo, they do, but again, I'm wishing I need to keep about 80% familiarity in there. Yes, Lax family, congrats to them. 41 Fit, yes. Now I was trying to figure out what did they, when they won, did they just win acknowledgement? Because you know how they be doing. Or did they win something? Because the way I was reading it, which I only got to read one of the stories, the place was still like, you can't just blame us. It's more than just us using her sales. Yeah, but it's a start. And I'm like, well, did she, what did they win? Just the fact that they can make them stop. That's still a win. I didn't get to see enough of it. New Jersey cast husbands get paid. Orange County says they laugh about Roa running for rooms because they have nice rooms treated better. Ooh, that's an ouch. Succeeding. I will go find it and watch it. Yes, and it's the first part of the title is She and Rico charged ADR, and it's under the live section. Oh yeah, and you can definitely call out Black Titanic over here, ADR. Yep, I was watching Black Titanic's live for that one. I was in there. Yep. And the sad part is they don't use her sales to save us. Ouch. That's so true. It's just like the photos Roa had to pay for. They get less. Yeah, I remember when someone came back and made them look better because the ladies had to go, do it themselves to make it look as glamorous as what the other ones get by default. Same. I'll look more into it. Okay, 41 fit. Okay. Yep. Okay, y'all, let me end it here because there's so much I could keep going on. We can keep talking. I'll try to do another one tomorrow. I'll have to keep it back to my tight hour, but there was so much. I had to make sure the LeBron James school thing really got talked about. Like that wasn't right. I don't think it was right how they did that story. And then of course our other things. Power is in coming together and they used to come together. But remember they were mad at Candy because she went alone. Why? What? Oh, succeeding. I want to ask another question, but I know I got to get my butt off of here. I'm trying to be a responsible adult. Dang. Yeah, but yeah, they're going to have to come together with the Black Lives Matter, so they got nothing. Oh, dang. Thank you, and I'll have a great rest of the day. Thank you, ADR. I really appreciate you coming in here. Love what you add to the conversation. And let me go back up and just thank y'all real fast. Choice, of course, thank you for modding and being here. Linda Gamble, always steady Linda, lovely Linda. Thank you. May, I think she had to get off, but thank you, May. Thank you, Shan, for the story on Lizzo and all your input. Thank you, 41 Fit. And Sunkissed Dark and Dainty. I know you might have had to leave, but I ain't forget you. Thank you, PN2 Ross. Let's see. Let me see. Make sure. Thank you, Succeed. I'm glad you were able to come in and catch some of this. And thank you, Gigi, for your input and defending Nene. Nene needs defending because she does get the brunt of a lot of stuff. She really does. Okay. I think, yep. I think I'm good. I think I did it. Okay. Yep, power coming together. Okay, PN2 Ross, thank you for giving it a rewatch. I appreciate that. You have a great rest of your day as well. All right, bye, y'all. Thank you so much for stopping in. I'll see y'all soon. Bye. I've been taking my time. Taking all of your time, I've been taking my time. Taking all of your time, talking about it for a while. Before we take a chance.